어, 스티치. 스티치야. 여기서 뭐해? 신기하다. 스티치까지 들어오다니. 뭐야, 스티치. see. Okay, let's start. Go back into the game. 이어하기. Continue.
나 오늘 좀 센티하니까 건들지 말고 그냥 지나가 주라.
I'm a bit sensitive today, so like 센티하다. Let me get my dictionary open here too as well, because I remember last time there were a lot of like slang words that I'd never heard before. So this is like, you know, Gen Z slang. Oh, and this time I'm gonna have my my chat open. So I'm gonna have the chat open in another window right now, so I can read your chat, even though I can't see it while I'm playing. So I don't know. We'll try the game for play for like an hour. Just go until like 7, I think, just to get a little bit done. So yeah, anyway, don't mess with me right now. Just keep going, because I'm a bit sensitive today. So I'm still trying to learn their names. So this is Onjo. They're like, the game starts and immediately you're introduced to 6 characters. And I'm like, what? Like, why do I care about these people? Like one after another. It's like, do. So yeah, I don't really know them very well. But this girl, I think, acts like how she looks. She's like, don't bother me. And then Chungsan, who I couldn't figure out was a name, because I've never heard that name.
Huh? Okay.
Hey Keith. And Cosma. 잠깐만. Hold on.
왜?
Oh, and I'll be clear, I don't translate every line, because the short lines are okay, but when it gets to like the long lines, it's just like torture trying to translate it live. I'm not like writing it down or anything. Translation's a really hard job for anyone wondering. It's different than like hearing it and understanding it is totally different thing than hearing it and converting that into English, because I'm not thinking of any English when I hear the Korean. Yeah, he doesn't know what to say. It's like
머리 털면 소금 나오겠는데?
So if you shake out your hair, salt's gonna come out of it. Now I'm trying to think, what is this expression referring to? Like you're gonna have salt coming out of your hair. If I missed something before, not sure what it's referring to. It could be referring to, hold on. Why does it not show me the previous conversation? Oh, I have to go. Oh, you're here. I guess not. I'm sweating a lot. I'm sensitive, so don't bother me. Okay, hold on. Why? You're gonna have, so if this is referring to like Pidum, is this referring to like what's the word? Wait, what did I just do?
머리 털면 소금 나오겠는데?
I don't know. Stitch is like 저게 무슨 표현? Anyone who doesn't know Stitch, if you see her in here, she's a native Korean. She's one of my a longtime friend from like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be referring to. Sometimes I just don't know Korean, and other times the Korean just doesn't know itself. So is he saying like, I have no idea. But basically, 털다 is like to shake something out. So here's like, if you shake out your hair, salt's gonna come out of it. But is he using that to refer to it as like pidum, like dandruff or something? I have no idea. It made like a sound like it's a joke. I don't get it. I get it now. I get it. So it was if you shake your hair out, it's gonna be salty because of what I missed from before. So this was from last time. If you can see my icon where Cheongsan said 또 땀 뻘뻘 흘리고 왔네. Sorry. So he's like, hey, I was sweating a ton. So then in reference to that, I'm sweating so much that if I were to shake out my hair, it's gonna be salt. That's what it is. So it wasn't an expression. He's just being dumb. He's making a dumb joke.
말을 말자.
All right. How about we just don't? Let's not, basically.
이게 아닌데.
Oh, this isn't what I was hoping for. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I shouldn't let myself get too worried about not understanding everything because like I said, these are like kids expressions sometimes.
텄다 텄어. 그 쇼부가 진짜 한판 붙자는 거였냐?
I hate this guy's mixing in random Japanese words into his Korean because he's not cool. 터다. That's another expression I'm not familiar with. See, in this case, 트다, sorry. Why did I type it as toda? There is no verb toda. Normally, tida is like something opens up, but in this case, you're out. I think maybe. Like you messed it up. That's my guess. And then he uses Japanese, shobu, which is like a match. 한판 붙자는 거였나? Were you really saying you wanted to compete with me? 대중적이지 않네. Yeah, they're not natural. So don't worry too much about it.
부럽다.
I'm so jealous.
어?
Oh?
그렇게 막말해도 뒤탈없는 여사친도 있고.
뒤탈? A back? Hold on. Back mask? I don't know what that expression means. 뒤탈? Aver doesn't even have it. Maybe it's spelled wrong? No? Trouble? Jitai. Just without, if it's spelled wrong, okay. Do you, like... Yeah, this would be a case where I wish I would have their slang already translated into English so I could just translate it really quick. 막 말하다 is like to just say whatever, so that's actually just a combination of 막 and 말하다. That's not really a special expression. So even if you just like, you're just saying whatever you want, but you still got 여사친, like is a girl who's a friend. 여자 사람 친구 is what it's short for. I don't like these guys because, well, not all of them, but one of them speaks really annoyingly and doesn't make much sense. So the 6th of July, it was just a normal morning, no different than any other. Well, everyone was the same, and it was the same, just like any other day. Yeah, except for that one guy who speaks in like annoying fake slang. The other people are okay. But it's still kind of like fake kid
따라서
slang.
말초신경계는 교감신경과 부교감신경이
So he's teaching them right now. He's like, and what follows is in the beginning and end of the 신경계. I don't know what this is referring to. Some period. Oh, the nervous system. Okay. So this would be the peripheral nervous system. It's literally 신경계, so nervous system. The sensing nerves and the 부교감, parasympathetic nerves. He's teaching. I'm not going to translate that. So, okay, so it's a science class by teacher Lee Byung-chan, who has lots of bad names. People don't really like him, and it's the middle of the second semester. 공포 game? Yeah, it's called 지금 우리 학교는, just like the drama. I don't know if it's related to the drama, though. Did it come before or after the drama? I have no idea, but it's called 지금 우리 학교는. I think it's a zombie game. Anyway, so this is the teacher everyone doesn't like. 소문에 의하면 선생님은 카이스트를 졸업하고, so he graduated from KAIST, which is like university, one of the in Korea, the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology. So he graduated from there, and 외국에서도 알아주는 생명공학 논문도 발표한 수재였다고 한다. So they said he's a what would be a 수재? Published author? Oh no, brilliant mind. Okay, I was like trying to guess by the context. So it said that he's even in other countries, he's well known as someone who's published articles about like biology. Yeah, biotechnology, that's the word. The problem is 수업 자체를 선생님의 수준에 맞춰서 하기 때문에 대부분 알아들을 수조차 없다는 것이다. 단 한 명만 빼고. The problem though is that because the teacher does the class according to his own style, basically. I'm just going to translate a little bit more loosely. Most people can't even understand it at all except for 단 한. So 단 is how you emphasize when you're going to say like only just something. So like 단 한 명. So like just one person. 만 빼고, except for just only one person. So who understands this teacher? Junhyung, I
선생님,
guess.
질문 있습니다.
Teacher, I have a question. I watched the first episode of drama recently after hearing a lot of good things from it. Oh, really? I never saw it, but I think, yeah, I heard about the drama as well. I don't know if this game's before or after.
뭔가
Among.
그렇다면 여기서 감각 자극 기관이 이렇게 이 경우는 모순이 되지 않습니까?
But if that is so, teacher, then in this situation would the feeling, the sense of touch, the sense of feeling, the sense stimulus, and then organ, 기관 is like organ, would be in this situation, would this not be something wrong? A contradiction. There you go. Would it not contradict in this case? So I guess they're trying to imply that Junyoung knows what the teacher's talking about.
그렇게 오해하기 쉽지만 의식적 반응은 이런 식으로 이렇게 되는 거라네.
Well, it would be easy to misunderstand it like that, but the conscious response would be like this, and this is what happens. So I don't know what they're talking about. It's supposed to just imply that they're talking about some sciencey stuff.
선생님 말씀대로라면 여기서 항상성 유지가 이렇게도 볼 수 있지 않을까요?
Homeostasis is the word that... It really is kind of easy though if you think about it. Like 항상 is always, and 성 is like the property of alwaysness. So constancy, I guess. Then wouldn't it... Anyway, I'm not even going to try to translate it. 이렇게도 볼 수 있잖아. Couldn't you see it as this in this way as well, according to what you're saying?
자네의 의견을 확장해서 이렇게 가정하면 이런 결론을 증명해낼 수 있다네.
So, expanding upon your opinions, if we assume this, then I suppose we could prove this result as well. It's like, so teacher's agreeing. I guess it's implying that Junyoung is smarter than the teacher. Or at
하지만 이
least he knows
경우
all of it.
중요한 논란이 발생하지.
But then, But then there's a problem. I'll just say problem arises in that case.
그렇다면 뇌만 살아있는 사람은 살아있다고 봐야 하는가 아니면 죽었다고 봐야 하는가?
Then do we have to say that someone whose brain is alive, or that person is dead if only their brain is alive?
이 부분에 대해선 과학보다는 신념이 더 큰 영향을 끼치게 될 걸세.
Yeah. Regarding this, would this not have more effect? Would this not be more influenced by one's beliefs than science? Like, yeah.
그렇군요.
Oh, interesting.
오늘도 둘이서 외계인 대화한다.
The both of them are just talking about alien. They're just having some alien conversation over there because they don't understand what they're talking about.
하루 이틀이냐? 우리야 땡큐지 뭐.
Is this like only 1 or 2 days? Basically implying like this is every day. I mean, at least we're thankful for it because he's taking up the teacher's time.
야, 오늘도 왔냐? 먹을 거면 지금이 타이밍.
Oh, if we're gonna eat, right now is the timing is like it's the right time if we're gonna eat. If we're gonna go eat right now.
뭐가?
Did what?
모른 척은. 스토커 선물. 아침마다 책상 서랍에 들어있던 거.
Why are you pretending like you don't know? The stalker's present? Was there someone meant? Did we learn that there was a stalker following someone? No, I don't think so. Every morning, it's in the desk. 책상 서랍. So the desk's cabinet. The present that's inside of the desk in the cabinet every single morning.
신경 꺼. 아쉬우면
Don't worry
쓰레기통
about it.
뒤져보든가.
If you're worried about that, why don't you just go through the garbage can?
진짜 짐작 가는 데도 없어? 남자는 아닐 거 아니야. 알고 보면 절세 미녀고 막 그런 거 아니야?
Don't you understand? Like, what if it's not a guy? I guess the stalker. I mean, oh wait, no. 아닐 거 아니야. So it's not going to be a guy. What if it turns out to be? How do I say? Oh yeah, some beautiful women. What if it's like some super beautiful women that's a stalker?
관심 없다. 쓸데없는 소리 말고 엎드려서 체력 보충이나 해.
I'm not interested. Stop talking about that and just at least go do the PE class you missed. Something like that. Like push-ups and stuff.
진짜 넌 궁금하지도 않냐?
Aren't you even curious? See, I like these short sentences I can translate real easily, but the long ones are...
야, 이거 봐봐. 공유수 3만 쭉쭉 상승 중.
Check this out. Someone got... Hold on. I'm not sure what 공유수 means. The other words are okay. Oh, that's was that stocks that she's doing? Check this out. Look at these stocks. They keep going up. It's up to 30,000. But I'm not sure. I don't know where they are. Like, is she in front of a computer right now or on her phone?
어? 에이 뭐야? 다 악플이잖아. 너 또 누구 깠냐?
I don't understand this 공유수 part. It doesn't make any sense. Social media shares. That makes more sense now. Because I was like thinking about it. 공유. What else is 공유? It's the share button on social media. So if we go back.
야, 이거 봐봐. 공유수 3만 쭉쭉 상승 중.
So she shared something on social media and she's got 30,000 shares. Keeps going up.
어? 에이 뭐야? 다 악플이잖아.
Okay, now it makes more
너
sense.
또 누구 깠냐?
What are you talking about? It's all they're all bad comments. Akpul is the opposite of sonpul. Sonpul, which is like good comments. So if you make a social media post and everyone's like, you know, you're getting ratioed on social media or anything, or people are just making mean comments to you. I'm trying to think, what would that be? What's the word? How come my English brain is not working, nor is my Korean brain working right now? Like, anyway, mean comments. That's what's all that's coming to mind. I'm not sure what it's referring to with 깔다. Let me see. Let's see if ChatGPT can help. Last time it didn't help at all. Not really. Roast is what it suggests, but I don't know that slang expression. Like roasting someone. Garda. Okay, maybe it's like, who'd you make fun of or who'd you piss off? Like that?
V핑크 왕따설에 살짝 창작을 보태서.
Yeah. V-Pink. V-Pink, is that supposed to be a fake K-pop group again? Because they had a fake Japanese anime before, and now I guess it's a fake K-pop group. So I guess there's a story of someone, V-Pink, being a wangda, like a loser. And I made up a story about, yeah. So I made up a story about one of the members of V-Pink being a loser back when they were in school or something. Not trolling. No, they have different words for trolling. Kwanjong is what you call a troll. It's basically anyone who's like an attention whore. You would call it a troll. That's what it means. So someone who's trying to get lots of attention is kwanjong. And then if they are trolling, they might use the word oguro. And that's basically what you would consider to be like baiting someone, and you would say like oguroya, like oguro. That is oguro, which is like an English word for aggravation, I think. And that's when you're like trying to bait someone to get mad or something. That would be like that kind of trolling. And then if you're talking about, and then there are a couple other words as well they use for like specific things.
아, 졌어. 관종 여왕이다 네가.
Oh, there we go. There's the word. 관종. You're the 여왕. You're the queen of trolls. You are. Yeah. Here's the word. 관종.
얘네 팬클럽 앞뒤 안 가리기로 유명한데 그러다 칼 맞는다 너.
So that fan club is famous for like doing they're like basically crazy fan clubs. Basically, they'll do everything. But so you're gonna get stabbed, literally, but you're gonna get in trouble.
그것도 나쁘지 않네. 사건과 사고가 인플루언서를 만드는 거라고.
It's like, oh, that's not bad, you know. Things that I'll just say accidents can also make an influencer. So even if I got stabbed, I'll still be popular. It's kind of like what she's implying.
경수가 조금 밝아서 그렇지 둘이 있을 땐 나름 속도 깊고 젠틀하고 그래.
Wait, who was talking? I missed their lips moving. I like that I can go back.
경수가 조금 밝아서 그렇지.
Oh, it's her. Okay.
둘이 있을 땐 나름 속도 깊고 젠틀하고 그래.
But why is it say Hyojung is talking but Kyungsu's mouth is moving? Oh, that's right. She switched the name tag with... I hate this. Why did you do this to someone? Why do you switch your... I forgot they switched their name tags in the beginning. So I'm like, Kyungsu's not a... That's the guy's name. Okay. So she's saying... Maybe... Because I was like, Kyungsu? Why is she talking about herself? That's Kyungsu, but no. That's Hyojung. I guess he's in a good mood or maybe, but whenever they're together... Yeah, this is annoying. It's like they made this game not for people trying to learn Korean. What's up with that? Come on, you gotta like they introduce 6 people right when you start, and then they have 2 of them switch their name tags. Like, who does that? And then one of the characters just goes like blah, 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 like shobu desu and speaks random Japanese words in their Korean, like cringe, and then the other ones use like fake slang that no one actually uses in Korea. This is not a Korean learner friendly game at all. And I've played like a lot of other Korean games on the stream, and this is like the worst, I'll say, for Korean so far. But I'm hoping it gets better after we finish this whole introduction thing. I'm hoping that it doesn't keep doing this, because it's not really good. Yeah. Anyway, maybe he's just in a good mood, but it seems they're always like really kind whenever they're together.
미쳤어. 콩깍지 제대로 씌었구나?
Haha, you're crazy. You're totally blinded by love. I believe that's the expression. I've never used it, but yeah, that's right. I've heard that expression several times, literally in textbooks. Like textbook after textbook teaches it. Never used it once, never heard it, but now I'm seeing it. So yeah, you're totally just blinded by love. Basically it's like blinded by love, so.
그래,
Sure.
네가 나라를 구한 셈 치자. 장하다.
Okay, all right. Let's just say that you're the savior. You're saving everyone. Great, wonderful. 게임 제작자들이 소셜 person들은 아닌 듯. Yeah, there's no way. 자기만의 세계와 표현들을 써. It kind of feels like that. The kid that mixes Japanese words, the very first thing he said, I knew right away the person who wrote this dialogue has no clue how a kid talks. Because I'm like, people don't talk like that except for like the most otaku, like the most toku person. For those of you, toku is like the Korean version of otaku, so it's basically referring to like a nerd, but it's kind of a goofy word. Like maybe someone doesn't have friends, you know, like that sort of meaning. It kind of feels like they don't know how people talk as soon as I heard the other character, but I guess that extends to all the characters. I will see. At least that one character is like, that's not how a human talks. Okay, Hmong it's not really an English word, but you say Hmong is the word for this. This is Hmong. So you can have Hmong of anything, like if you're at a campfire and you're just staring at the campfire, you're not thinking of anything, that's considered Hmong. So if it's a fire, you do 불멍. It's like looking at a fire, just like, and then other times, Hmong hada, or like you're doing your something at Hmong is just where you're looking without thinking about anything. Your mind's just blank. Like you're not thinking about anything. So whether the science teacher, for the science teacher, whether the kids in the class are listening to the class or doing whatever, doesn't care at all. And it's normal that Oh, pessimist. Okay. Normally, this kind of teacher would have good reviews among students because they don't really care what the students are doing. However, 반대로, it's the opposite. This teacher has a lot of bad names, basically. Yeah. Literally bad names, but that's like, they are called many bad things. Let me find a better. Notorious. Okay. This teacher though is a bit notorious. Notorious. Yeah, zoning out. That's a good word. Sorry. I have been working non-stop today from 7:30 without literally, except for 30 minutes when I made a hot dog for lunch, non-stop working, teaching. Like, my brain is fried today. But there's nothing I can do because it's not going to get any better this whole week. Yeah, because I'm working on a project that I want to tell you all about, but you'll just have to wait. But it's a big project that actually, it's not really even, you're not even going to think it's a big project. It's just taking forever to do. But when it's finally finished, you're going to be like, that's it? And like, yeah, it took me forever to do this because it's such a hard thing to do, even though the result is not this. It's not a book. It's not a new course yet. 전혀 다른 이유 때문이었다. It was because a totally different reason that the teacher is notorious. All right, can we get away from these?
준영군 덕분에 흥미로운 수업이었네.
Oh, it was a very interesting class. Thanks to you, Junyoung. Kun is a... So at least if I can't do an amazing translation, I'll teach you some stuff. Kun is a title that you can attach after someone's first name if you are much older than them. And it's a friendly way of referring to someone who's younger than you. You don't hear it very much though anymore. It's usually just old people who use it. Well, not old, but like older generation, say like, I don't know, 40s or above. And it's not really old, but you know what I mean. We'll use it to younger people. And it doesn't sound like you're talking down to them. It's just like you're talking friendly. It's kind of a friendly way to be polite without just using their first name, which would be kind of a bit too close. And then it's kun for boys and yang for girls.
아주 좋은 태도야. 끝없는 의심은 과학자의 기본이라 할 수 있지.
Such a good attitude. Endless curiosity is the basis of a scientist, you know. Yeah.
자신이 만든 가설도 심지어는 명확한 진실마저도 늘 의심해야 한다네.
They say you must always doubt even your own hypothesis, even truth, which is even clear truth. That's all you're gonna get. It's the best I can do.
자, 오늘 수업은 여기까지.
All right, that's enough for today. This is an expression you could just memorize because they always say something something 여기까지. That's it. I mean, it's casual, so you wouldn't use this to if you're like trying to talk to someone older, but for teachers they'll use it. Something 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 자, 여기까지. If you want to be polite, 여기까지입니다. You could say. Okay, let's get away from these students.
우와! 손 넘어가는 줄. 점식의 악취가 나날이 강해지네.
What is this? 숨 넘어가다? Gasp. Okay. Wow, I thought I was gonna. I thought I was gonna run out of breath. We'll say that. It's so something. It 점식. Is that the guy's name? I think that's the teachers. 점식이 is what they call him. And I only know that because I think Ansel last time told me. Someone told me. But anyway, they call the teacher that. The teacher smells so bad, basically.
쌌네 쌌어. 지린 정도로는 이런 고약한 냄새가 나올 수가 없어.
Oh, the teacher must have defecated for Yeah. There's no way that this sort of terrible smell could have come out if it weren't for that. Basically, no, it's actually not defecated here. It's urinated. Yeah, because it could be either. Sada could be either number 1 or number 2.
보통 똥도 아닐 거야. 한 10년은 푹 묵힌 숙변임이
it was defecated
분명해.
because she says it couldn't have been just from urinating. I don't know why I'm translating this stuff. And it's not going to be a normal kind of poop. Like, it must have been like some constipation that was held up for like 10 years. Haha. Koreans like poop jokes. It's something I never got used to being an American. When I was a little kid, I used to love poop jokes when I was like, until I was probably 12. I thought they were hilarious. But then after that, I'm like, okay, they're not funny actually. But in Korea, you still hear poop jokes all the time. They're not funny, but if you hear one, just laugh. Just be like, ha ha ha, ha. Oh, it's a great joke. Oh man, that's so funny. Ah, dong, ha ha. But it's not funny in American culture, and it's not funny to me. I have a feeling he's gonna talk
정말.
about it more.
나도 이런 말 안 할랬는데
Yep.
단연 베스트 오브 베스트였다.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say this really, but it was definitely it was the cream of the crop, basically. Best of best is what he's saying. That was in the drama though, less colorful. Ah, okay.
이 세상 향기가 아니야 이건.
Okay, stop talking about it. It's not funny. It's just not funny. This smell is not of this world. Why does the teacher have to smell? Is that important to the story? Anyway, 얼마 전부터 선생님에게선 형용하기 힘든 악취가 나기 시작했다. From a little bit ago, there was this terrible smell that started to come out of from the teacher, which was difficult to describe. That's right, because 형용 is like describing, because 형용사 is an adjective in Korean, so it's like a describing particle. 일반적인 악취가, okay, that's enough. I get it. You could just say, wow, the teacher smells. They already said it in the beginning. They said, oh, the teacher smells bad. And like, I got it. 일상적인 악취가 아니, not a normal smell, but something that had, decomposed.
우매한 중생들아, 저 냄새의 정체를 아직도 모른단 말이냐?
우매하다? Oh, foolish. That's another word for foolish. Another old word. He's speaking like kind of old style. Foolish middle school students, knowest thou not still yet the identity of that smell?
뭐야? 너 뭐 알고 있어?
What? Do you know something?
자, 이 마왕님이 힌트를 줄 테니까 잘 생각해 봐봐.
All right, I shall present you with a hint, so consider it carefully. Like, he's calling himself a mawang, which is like a devil. So he's doing his quoting from that dumb fake anime show that they created for this game. He was doing it before too. So anytime he does that, it's impossible to translate because he's supposed to be making it sound like it's a quote from the anime or a character from the anime that doesn't exist. So there's no way to look it up to translate it.
한 달 전 점식이가 무단 결근한 적이 있지. 그때 점식이 부인이랑 아들이 실종됐고.
Oh, yeah. Not come forward. Okay. About a month ago, he didn't go to school suddenly without a reason. That time his wife and child had gone missing.
그건 다 아는 사실이지.
Yeah, we all know that. Kinda. In the show, they just say rotting flesh. Setting up the verisimilitude or whatever it's called. They're implying that it's rotting flesh. I see. I thought they just kept making poop jokes or something. That's okay then.
아직 가족들 시신조차 발견하지 못해서 살인인지 사고인지 불분명.
This family has still not been able to find a body, or so because of that, they're uncertain whether it's like a murder or if it was an accident.
하지만 우린 알지.
But we know.
한 달 전쯤부터
Okay,
점식이에게서 이 향기가 시작됐다는 걸 말이야.
Hyojung, the name tags, they need to give them back. This is the worst thing to do to a player is confuse them at the beginning of the game. Give back the name tag. Okay. Or like if you wanted to switch it, have him switch it in the very beginning as a joke, and when you first meet him, and then he gives it right back immediately, like takes it off and says, "Okay, fine, I'll give it back." Like, this is really confusing. Anyway, from about a month ago, it started. This smell began.
오, 그거 뭔가 그럴싸한데?
Okay, yeah, that seems plausible.
그래서 결론이 뭐야?
So, what's the ending? What's the conclusion? Yeah.
우매한 자들아! 이 향기는 점식이 뱃속에 들어간 가족의 인육이 썩어버린 냄새!
You fools! So, okay, like I said, it's gonna be hard to translate any of these fake anime quotes, but this smell is the smell of rotting human flesh of the family that's inside of his stomach. That's what he's saying. At least this sentence is straightforward.
즉, 시체의 냄새니라!
Meaning, the smell of a shiche, a dead body.
나
Oh, nah. Or nah is like, come on. So literally means, let me go. Like, but it's also used when you're just like tired of something. You're like, oh, come on. Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
에이, 기대를 한 내가 바보다 진짜.
Well, I feel dumb for having looked forward to something. Literally, it's like, I feel dumb for having asked. It's kind of like I was expecting something better. The disappearance of the teacher's family, a lot of the kids in the school were making guesses about it, or had made a lot of guesses about the disappearance of the teacher's family. Although they're unable to know for sure the relationship of that with the terrible smell. Since that thing happened, the teacher is very bleak, depressed, not depressed, but gloomy. That's the word I wanted. But it's true that the teacher had become darker and very depressed after that.
온조야, 뭘 그렇게 골똘히 생각해? 화장실 안 가?
Hey, what are you thinking about so deeply? You're not gonna go to the are you gonna go to the bathroom or something? Is this a girl we already met? I honestly can't tell if she's one of the 6 people I'm supposed to know. Or is this another girl?
가자.
No, I think they did introduce her. She must have been one of the ones we know. Oh, let's go.
뭐야, 이 연기?
That's just a coughing sound. What is this smoke?
그냥 나갈까?
Shh, like, quiet. Should we just go?
누군지 매너 존나 없네.
Someone's really got no manners. The word here, I'm not going to repeat it. It's a swear word, but the one that's right after manners Just know it's a swear, but it's not super strong. But you would never want to use it except with your friends. It just means very, like a lot. You can consider it to be like the F word, but not quite that strong, but it's similar to saying it. Oh, another character.
뭐? 왜?
We needed another character. We didn't have enough characters. What are you looking at? What?
아니에요.
Oh no, it's nothing. Nothing.
샹. 피칠갑한 생리대는 봉지에 싸서 버리든지.
Just why don't you throw away your 생리대 is the tampon. So please, like at least just wrap them up and throw them away in a bag or something.
비린내가 진동하네.
I'll say it smells bad. That would be like something that smells weird is 비린내. Typically it's used for like fish. Yeah. It's like something's like acidy and I don't know if acidy is the best way to explain it. Like it smells rotten or something. So if you say fish, if you want to say fishy smell or something kind of that has a weird smell like that.
지랄. 지 입동 냄새는 어떻고?
And you've got, I mean, if I translate this, it won't be anything like the Korean, but she's basically saying your breath stinks. What about like you're complaining about you're complaining about me, but your breath smells like poop, basically.
안 되겠다. 다음 시간에 오자.
Let's not. Let's come back next time. After the next class. 다음 시간에.
그래.
Okay. Yeah, it's a really mean thing. I didn't even want to translate it. I mean,
이수혁,
it's also about like being on a stream right now. I'm trying to be careful what things I teach, because it's, it's my brand. It's associated with, classes still. So I'm kind of careful. I don't teach like swears. Not to say you shouldn't know them, but I'm not going to be the one that's going to teach you that sort of stuff. You definitely should know
네.
it.
이청산,
네.
정우진.
예이! 여기 있습니다.
No one would answer like, I mean, this guy does, but it's very casual.
야야. 선생님 방금 내 이름 엄청 다정하게 불렀다. 그치?
Oh, so he has a crush on teachers. Like, hey, the teacher just called my name so friendly, didn't she?
웃기네. 난 성 빼고 친근하게 이름만 불러줬거든.
Haha, you're so funny. Song as in like last name. So she didn't even say my last name. She just called me by my first name all friendlily like, huh?
꿈들 깨셔. 선아쌤 이미 임자 있는 몸이시거든. 나처럼.
Dude, basically wake up from your dreams is what he said literally. So like dream on. The teacher already has 임자. 임자 is like you're taken. 임자 있다. Or you can use 임자 없다 if you're not taken. So someone might say, 임자 있어? So she's already taken, just like me.
골키퍼 있다고 골 안 들어가냐?
Okay, he's making a reference. Just because she's taken doesn't mean she's taken. Just because there's a goalkeeper doesn't mean you can't score, is what it means. But yeah, you get it.
으야, 왜 그렇게들 사냐?
Why are they all being like that? Or literally, why are they living like that? Okay, I'm only gonna stream for like 5 more minutes, just letting you know. This was a short stream because my brain's fried today from working on the project I mentioned, which I can't tell you, but it's not a book, it's not a new video series. It's one video. Maybe if you come to all the gaming streams, you'll be able to piece together what it actually is. Okay, it's just repeating what the teacher said before. You must always doubt the even your own hypothesis, even truth that is like definite truth. So like always be what's the word? Not suspicious. Skeptic. Always be open to being wrong is basically the idea of what he's talking about. Even if I were concerned about the rumors and the weird smell about the teacher, I never really felt I had doubts about the teacher or a problem, or that there was any problem. However, strangely, what the teacher said that day didn't leave my head. I guess about what he said. Not what he said, but actually specifically what didn't leave his head was something that was a little bit different than normal that day. But I didn't realize it then. Or I couldn't realize it. So he felt something's different, but he couldn't
There's a
realize
way toward understanding how technology evolves.
I love when English pops up in games. Because it's always like awkward. There is a way toward understanding how technology evolves. Like, who would say this? There is a way toward understanding. It's like something, yeah. It's like it was written by a Korean. That, I mean, it grammatically makes sense, but it doesn't make any sense. I love this stuff, though. Makes me laugh.
But to get there, we need to shift our thinking. What we should really be looking for is...
Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like a test question on a Korean test for English, which is not natural English. But you don't need me to tell you that. I'm not going to translate this either. They're just in the English class. So she's the English teacher. Or, yeah, well, at least she's teaching English right now.
뭐지?
What's that? Moji, she's not referring to the teacher. She's just referring to something. Some sound, something's going by the class. Some sort of sound was going around in her ear. Yeah, the edge of her ear. So like something off in the distance kind of was going around. And the other classmates were just acting like nothing was happening and focusing on class. So she's hearing something that only she hears. Maybe she's more sensitive because she didn't sleep because of the heat. 더위. 잠을 설치다 is a good word to learn. It's to not get a good night's sleep. It's like when you stay up. It's not staying up all night, but it's like, yeah, you just didn't sleep well. And 예민하다 is like sensitive, like physically sensitive, kind of.
이상하네.
That's weird. I can finally understand what they say. Yeah, I mean, somewhat. I would still, if you really want to understand what they say, just buy 2 copies and open one on one computer in English and the other on Korean and click enter at the same time. That would be a really good idea, actually. But it's going to be hard to translate some of this stuff because some of it's like, if you translate it, you have to completely change what they say, or else it's going to be awkward.
왜?
But it would still help if I had that, I think. I just don't want to buy 2 copies because it was like $20 for 1 copy.
소리 안 들려?
Don't you hear that? Do you not hear the sound?
무슨 소리?
What sound?
그러니까 저기 복도 쪽에.
I mean, over there in the hallway. I guess something's out in the hallway. Are we gonna meet a zombie? Can I please see a zombie? Because I'm tired of hearing these kids talk about fake slang and being mean to each other. I didn't pay $20 for this. I want zombies. Give me zombies. Is this a zombie? Are you a zombie?
살려주세요,
Is this a zombie?
선생님.
Help me, teacher. Well, literally save me, teacher. But they say 살려주세요 is like what we would say is like help. If you call out help, that's save me in Korean. Help, teacher. Looks like she got scratched or bit or both. She was. Oh, and Kunyo. So you're seeing Kunyo right here. The translation in the game is very different from the actual Korean word. Okay, yeah, you would have to be. And I'm not doing a good job translating it, but some of the sentences you would have to completely change what they say. So you're seeing Kunyo here. I just want to give a comment about that in case you think that Koreans do sometimes use Kunyo or Ku. They don't. They're only using it here as a replacement for not saying anything. Like, she was. Like, it's just introducing it here without talking about her, but they would never make a sentence with, like, she was something. In this case, it's using it like, the only place you'll see it is in, like, this usage where it's being used as a literal translation for she. Like, there's no other way to say she. It's not referring to her, it's just referring to, like, in general, like an English translation of she and he for Ku and Kunyo. So if you ever see it, it's always a translated, something that sounds like it's translated. Or here, narrated. Yeah, the author's omniscient. Yeah, exactly. So it's here, it's okay because it's like the author's writing it, but you would never use it in an actual sentence. But yeah, books are okay if it's supposed to sound like it's separated from what's happening. 일상을 깨트리는 불청객이었다. So it was an uninvited guest that was interrupting. No, there's a better translation. Basically, I'll just say an uninvited guest. That's all you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna like it. See why I'm not a Korean translator.
살려주세요, 선생님.
Help me. Yeah, she looks like she got scratched and bit. It's gonna be a zombie. It's gonna be a zombie.
너
You.
현주? 현주 맞니?
Are you Hyunju? I mean, it says on her name tag, but sure. Ah, oh, okay, I see. So she had left, actually, it's known that she had left home a few days ago. So I guess she had been missing. Cool, one good friend relationship with friends. Okay. So she didn't especially stick out in her class, as in like the kids that are all going to the same year, the same grade. But she was rather a bright and positive person with good friends, like friend relationships. Yeah. But there wasn't any reason for her skipping school, for her missing school or leaving the house. Yeah, not if everyone's switching names tag. Sure, fair enough. I didn't think about that. The teachers had said at that time when the student had gone missing that every time the class ended, she would say, "Let me know if there's anyone who's seen her." So they were looking for her.
주번, 보건 선생님 좀 모셔와.
The class president? What's the word? Yeah, the person because they'll switch who's the class, who's like in charge of doing things. So basically I'll just say class president for right now, but it switches, so it'll be whoever's turn it is. Call the, bring in the teacher, not health. Okay, it is just health. Dude, I was trying to think of a better word. Bring in the health teacher. The the health teacher. You know what I mean? The teacher that's like the nurse, kind of like that. The teacher that teaches health.
네.
Okay, so Junyoung is the 주번.
현주야, 괜찮은 거니? 조금만 참자.
You okay? Just hold, like, you know, hang on. Basically, hang on a bit. Hold on, my mom sent me a Facebook message. Okay, sounds good. My mom's refrigerator had broke multiple times. This is the 4th time it's broken. First, it had a leak from the ice maker, so the entire fridge was like covered with water. And then it had the freezer was broken, so it would freeze everything. And then she had the refrigerator part broke, so nothing would work. And then during that time, she gave me all of her frozen stuff. So she had like a bunch of bags of dumplings, and I've been holding on to them. And then she got it fixed, but then it broke again. So the guy came back and fixed a different part, and now it's all fixed. So she's like, "Can I go get my my dumplings?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, that's fine." So I don't know when she'll get them. It won't be today. I did my best not to eat them.
뜨거워요. 몸이.
My body's really hot.
무리해서 얘기하지 마, 현주야.
Just know that 뜨겁다 is not used for hot unless it's actually like hot and humid. Because normally you'd say 더워, 덥다, if you feel hot. But 뜨겁다 is used specifically for like really hot and humid weather, because you actually feel not just 덥다, not just hot, but like hot to the touch. 뜨겁다. So yeah, it's for like I feel really hot. You wouldn't use 뜨겁다 normally for how you feel. 무리해서 얘기하지 마. So like don't. 무리하다 is like to do too much. So like take it easy. Don't overexert yourself is literally what she's saying, and don't talk. You could easily tell that she was really sick is my natural translation. But basically, even if you looked at her just with one eye, you could tell she looked really bad. But we couldn't move her right away to the health office because she kept saying the same word over and over again, like someone who's drunk. What was it that she was saying?
이병찬 선생님이 저 감금했어요. 이병찬 선생님이.
Really? I'm just gonna verify that. Yeah, okay. The teacher had me locked up. The teacher had me locked up, basically. Yeah.
무서워요.
I'm so scared of him. I'm so scared. From somewhere on the same floor of the school, because the teacher was doing class on the same floor, so I guess they couldn't bring her to the office.
보건 선생님 곧 오실 거야.
The health
일단
teacher's coming
상태부터
soon.
보고 얘기하자.
Let's first just check out how you are, and then we'll talk. Okay, this is all. I'm only going to go up to here. I want to keep playing because now it's getting a little bit interesting that we don't have to worry about 6 people. It's just these 2. But I'm going to stop here. Let's go back to the... Do I save it? Okay. Now how do I go back to the menu? I saved. Oh, here we go. 타이틀로 들어가게. I forgot. I'll leave it on. We get the music. Why is this thing not the full screen again? Let's do fit to screen. There we go. There we go. It's a little better when there's not so many people. And that the teacher talking, the girl talking is no problem. I have a problem with the kid faking slang and one of the other girls who speaks really, really mean and uses lots of swears. Other than that, but because of those 2 characters so far, I would not recommend this for Korean learners. But we'll see how it changes, because maybe the rest of the game it gets better. Like, since as soon as that teacher entered with the English teacher, the Korean's like, okay, now it's like real Korean for once. So we'll see. If it's like this from now on, I think it's okay. But if it keeps going with what we've been doing in the beginning, I'm like, I'm not even gonna play it. if I keep having to hear them talk, we'll see. Yeah, the big secret project. Yeah, maybe I'll talk about that again next time. That's what I'm going to be working on all this week. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it this week, though. I'm making 6 things, and I finished 3 of them. So I have to finish 3 more. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I have 4 days to finish 3 of these things, which each typically take a day and a half. So, I don't know, but I want to film on Monday and Tuesday if possible. I really want to film before the election, because like then I can, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to focus very much. But we'll see. So I'm gonna work really hard to finish it, and then maybe I can do another stream next Monday. Maybe we'll make it Mondays. I don't know. We'll see. That could work. For right now, I'll put the next stream on Monday. See if that works okay. But I'm not sure. We'll see. If not, I'll definitely still do one next week. 100% I'm going to do one next week. It just might not be Monday depending on how my filming schedule goes. Anyway, thanks for coming, everyone. It was nice seeing you. Also, cool to see you again, Stitch, as well. Take care. I'll see you again next time. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. See ya.